Hi guys, welcome back to Let the Data Speak. Today we are here to discuss about what are the major causes that leads to the project failure or startup failure or else the business's failure. Do you ever think about that as a business analyst? Why the most of the startups are failing? So we are here to discuss what are the major causes that leads to the project failure. So that as a business analyst, we take care of those causes and we are trying to contribute towards the project success. Let's stay tuned. Here is the first cause, that is incomplete requirements. Nearly 13.1 percentage of the incomplete requirements causes to the project failure. So as a business analyst, it's very common. Like we have some fears from the stakeholders. What if may think if I ask these questions, maybe they think this is a stupid question. So remember this point. If you don't ask the questions to the stakeholders on that moment, maybe you will be failure or the fool for the moment or minutes. If you miss to ask those questions for that minute, you will be fool forever. So it's very crucial for the business analyst to ask the questions as many as you have. So by that process only you can be gather the requirements comprehensively, so that you will be contributing towards the project success by tackling these 13.1 percentage of the incomplete requirements. So make sure to ask any questions that you have to the end users or to the stakeholders or to the clients, irrespective of their positions. Let's ready to ask the questions and tackle these 13.1 percentage of the incomplete requirements. Here is the second one, lack of user involvement. It leads to 12.4 percentage of the project failure. See, what is the user? Who are the users here? Again, the users are here, the stakeholders and the clients and the end users. Maybe sometimes we may be closely collaborate with the stakeholders but not the end users, or vice versa. Maybe sometimes we are closely collaborate with the end users but not the stakeholders. Maybe they have different timelines. So it's very important to be involved the user to get the comprehensive requirements and to understand their objective. So by doing this process we can easily tackle this 12.4 percentage that leads to the project failure. So as a business analyst, by collaborate closely with the users, we can easily tackle this 12.4 percentage and we can help to contributing the project success. And the third thing is lack of resources. Again, the lack of resources maybe comes from like budgets or the timeline or the material things. So this lack of resources, nearly 10.6 percentage of the lack of resources contributing to the project failure. So as a business analyst, we need to be make sure what is our objective, what is our requirement. Based on those, how much the resources should we have, or else within the resources what we have, what are the requirements or what are the resources we have. Within that resources, how can we make more predictable? So by doing this process, by following this process, we can easily tackle this 10.6 percentage from the lack of resources, and we can help to contributing towards the project success. The next thing is unrealistic expectations. It's very usual thing. We are the humans. We have more expectations from the product or from the materialistic and from the customers. So as a business analyst, we need to be focused on what is the expectations, what is the boundaries we need to be within. So as a business analyst, we need to be make sure that is that the stakeholders, what are the stakeholders he or she expecting from the project, is that possible or not, or else it's maybe the demand what they are expecting, is that possible or not. By analyzing the data, by analyzing the business, we can easily tackle this 9.9 percentage of the unrealistic expectations, and we are helping towards the project success again. And the final thing is changing requirements. See, as a business analyst, we saw many times that changing requirements is very usual thing. But is that the stakeholder have a clear idea about the project or not? Is they know what they are going to be achieved through by the end of the project or not. At the end, are the end users are really know what their wants from the software or from the features or from the system. By understanding the clear cut project objectives and the requirements, we can easily tackle this 11.8 percentage of the changing requirements. Changing requirements may quite simple. Maybe one or two to three times is possible, and it's okay to be change the requirements. But entirely, some cases I saw some case studies where the changing requirements happen very oftenly, and after 2 to 3 months, they come to the point like I don't want any more this project. So it's not like the case where we are going to be work in an environment, right? So it's very important for a business analyst to get the requirements from the stakeholders with a clear mindset. By that process, we can easily tackle these changing requirements by tackling the 11.8 percentage. Here is the crucial elements that leads to the project failure. So as a business analyst, by following these steps, and you can also Chrome it and use the ChatGPT by getting the some more insights, and hope you also help towards the project successes or startup success and overall the business success. Thank you for tuning into this video.